Hi, good morning and welcome to Sri Mata IAS and KS Academy, Vijayapur. This is Manjunath Hanji and I am teaching the environment part in this institute. Today we are going with evolution. The part is very necessary to understand how the earth is evolved over the years. Friends, why we remember Charles Darwin? Everyone knows that Charles Darwin is meant for evolution. What he told, what he used in his postulate, actually, he gave an idea about evolution. How the animals or the plants developed are changed over the years. It is not a tiny time where the things we are seeing has been having changed. It took billion years, million years to change their structures, their shapes. That is nothing but evolution. Evolution is nothing but a change in morphology, in phenotypical appearance and genotypical appearance. What we exactly watching the stature of elephant is not exactly around a million years back. That was different. What we are now, Homo sapiens, now we are not present around 2 billion million years back. There where people are different. We changed. I mean, the phenotypical appearance changed, and today we are different than other animals. Like other animals too. Even fox was once upon time it was looking like dog, but today fox is different and dog is different. You know, all animals were once upon time different, but some animals possess the same structure over the no over the years, but they couldn't change their phenotypical appearance or what we tell the outer structure. That is called evolution. Evolution. Why do we study evolution? We have to understand how we were, how this world was, how the other animals were. Now, how they are different from their ancestors. That is, now we have to study in evolution. Actually, evolution we study in biology, but we have to study even Earth's evolve over the years. That is also comes under evolution. Just imagine around 20 billion years back, nothing was present. Nothing was present around 20 billion years, but around 20 billion years ago, something happened, something great happened. That we are studying in Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory tells that a single atom gave rise to something inverse. That is Big Bang Theory. After now, this Big Bang Theory tells that universe existed because of Big Bang Theory. The galaxies originated, the galaxies led solar systems, different solar systems. We have to count, no, we should not count those galaxies of something solar systems in exists. And some galaxies have solar systems, and solar systems are n numbers in the world, infinite in numbers. Within that one galaxy is Milky Way. You know that. In Milky Way, we have plenty of stars. One star is our sun, and this sun has its family is called solar system. The solar system, you know that that planets, meteors, asteroids, comets, so many things. Within that, as these planets, and actually we have 8 planets. Earlier, there were 9 numbers, but the space scientists and astronomers removed Pluto because Pluto was not behaving like a planet. Now, currently, we have 8 planets. Within that 8 planet, one planet we have, that is Earth. It is the third planet in the solar system. And it is unique. It is unique because it has some atmosphere. And that atmosphere is different than other planets' atmosphere. Because this atmosphere led something great, that is these biological things. Actually, the hydrogen, the oxygen, the nitrogen, the carbon dioxide are the reason behind evolution of the biotic things. Around 4.6 billion years back, Earth evolved. 4.6 billion years back. In that time, when the Earth evolved, it was like a red ball, fire ball. It was too hot. You can't imagine that much hot. You were getting there. And due to gravity force, the heavy metals concentrated to the center. And now, over the years, over the billion years, million years, it started cooling off, cooling up, and other space materials benefited the Earth. Actually, some scientists believe that meteors and meteorites are the reason behind how the water evolved on the Earth. Meteors are some tiny particles within the meteorites. That was those were the reason behind the evolution of something evolve of water on the Earth. And Earth over the years took so many stages. And I will go one by one how over the million years or the billion years or the 1,000 years, what were changes happened within the Earth and outside the Earth. Okay, this is evolution. Exactly. It is nothing but change. Sometimes scientists, even Charles Darwin told the same thing in initial days, that change is nothing but evolution, and it refers to the development of more complex forms of life from simpler and earlier forms. The one more scientist, Herbert Spencer, told that it is related to biological term, biology. But you have to understand before biology how Earth evolved. And one more scientist, very famous in evolution, that is Charles Darwin, told that it is nothing but descent with modification. It means earlier we have different, but now we are watching a different structure. That is the hidden definition of Charles Darwin. Look, this is about Big Bang theory. Around 20 billion years back, ago, a Big Bang theory happened, Big Bang incident happened, and that gave rise to the universe. Okay, then it is the structure of Earth around 4.6 billion years back. It was looking like red ball. It's a fire ball. It was too hot. And I told you earlier that over the years, cooling started, and today we are watching something this cool Earth, and still the cooling is happening inside the Earth. If you can't pass through the core region, The earth has three regions: crust, mantle, and core. But if you go deep inside the earth, you get too hot. The temperature increases kilometer wise. And some scientists told that around 15,000 degrees Celsius temperature is present inside the core. And core is very important that because it has gravitational power, and because of gravity we are here. The plants are here. The atmosphere is here. Okay. Then, around 4 billion years back, something new things appeared on the earth. That no, the first biological elements appeared on the earth. Those are called prokaryotes. Prokaryotes. What is exactly prokaryotes? Any of the organisms lacking a distinct membrane bound nucleus. Simple meaning, these prokaryotes don't have a true nucleus. Nucleus is very important because they carry some chromosomes, some no this hereditary material, but these are lacking in prokaryotes. Next, around 3 billion years back, the great event happened. That is, now Earth started something reaction. In that reaction, that is photosynthesis. No, in primary, in high school and colleges, we learn photosynthesis. It is something no something common, normal that plants are capable to produce their own food by using sunlight, carbon dioxide, and other things. That is nothing but the no that is converting the other materials into glucose form. 6CO2 plus 6H2O is no in the presence of photosynthesis. It will become glucose, that is C6H2O6 plus 6O2 passes. And this photosynthesis is not related only to the plants. It is the base for the origin of animals because animals do breathe with oxygen, and today we are getting oxygen from the plants, sufficient plant. Still, the oxygen was much more present in a billion years back or million years back, but today we are getting around 21% of oxygen on the earth. Okay. So you know the things of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is very crucial and something very important to the evolution, no, something evolve of the animals on the earth. And first we studied around 4 billion years back, prokaryotes appeared on the earth. Something 2 billion years back, the eukaryotes appeared. This is more complex than the prokaryotic cell. These prokaryotes are also called complex cells because these cells do possess a different. And one more thing, in a eukaryotic cell, you get a nucleus. No something nucleus. And examples for eukaryotes, we are examples because our cells have nucleus. Higher plants have nucleus, but no eukaryotic example bacteria. In bacteria you won't get nucleus. And blue-green algae, that was one more example for the prokaryotic. Even in blue-green algae also you don't get the nucleus. And these are the some characteristics of the elements of the cell: Golgi complex, lysosome, mitochondria, the powerhouse, and ribosomes, cell bags. There are so many things. Now, over the no, actually, how it happened? Because it's the survival chance. If you want to survive, you have to adopt different things. That is nothing but evolution. What the Charles Darwin told the things, because now he used some examples like giraffe. Why giraffe has no long neck, even though having the same no this bones, because the giraffe was not getting sufficient food. To get food, it was crossing the head, and over the years, the giraffe has a now long neck. Simple. Even these parts, mitochondria, nucleus, Golgi complex, ribosomes, why they started appearing in the cells? Because they have particular function, and nature knows how to change the structures, the elements within the cell and without no out of the cell. Okay, so next 1 billion years the eukaryotic cells started evolving in groups. That is nothing but multicellular life. So cells started conjoining each other. One cell was leading another cell. So automatically, the multicellular bodies. No, if you want to calculate cells within our body, it is impossible because no n numbers of cells are there, infinite number of cells are there. That's the thing. Then around 6 million years back, we got around simple animals in the seas and oceans. The first animals appeared in the seas and oceans. Next, they came to land. And simple animals, very important. These are the simple animals. They look like something larva. Then, 570 million years back, arthropods existed in oceans and seas. Why do we concentrate more on arthropods? Arthropods are the largest animal species phylum on Earth. Around 60% species on the Earth belong to arthropoda. What are the examples like scorpions, butterflies, cockroach, even crabs, prawns, lobsters, so many things. And no, due to struggle or the competition, some arthropods landed on terrestrial body, and they even modified their structures, their body. And today we are watching everywhere the arthropods. The arthropods almost present on in every part of the earth. Next, around 550 million years ago, complex animals started appearing. First in oceans, next they moved to the land. It is looking like this prawn. So no, they have ancestral background, of course, but they started. Organ grade of organization has been changing over the years. In this animal, we are seeing something organ grade of organization means a particular organ is behaving particular function. That is called organ grade of organization. Then around 500 million years back, the fishes appeared. These are the chordates. The first chordate animal appeared. I mean, in Earth. Fishes, they are the water animals. They possess their life within the water, and these fishes are having one fantastic characteristics like fins, like heart, like fins, gills, so many things. And in the meanwhile, in the same time, even proto amphibians, these are the ancestors of the modern amphibians, proto amphibians. They were the first animals who started moving to the land. No, this proto amphibians. Around 475 million years back, we got land plants Earlier, we got land, no, the plants, but they were restricted to the oceans and seas. But uh, because of the competition and struggle within the water body, they know they started modifying their bodies and structures, and they enter into the land. Okay, now what we call now the mesophytes. We have different types in plants too: mesophytes, xerophytes, halophytes, and hydrophytes. Earlier we were watching hydrophytes, but now we are getting the mesophytes. They started. These are the simple plants first appeared on the earth. Then, 400 million years back, the insects, something, the species of the arthropoda, they started dwelling on Earth in a large quantity. So butterflies were, but the size was different than the modern, the contemporary insects. And this is a very interesting fact that there are some reasons are there behind the body structure. Now some scientists told that they were large in size because of the availability of oxygen. No, earlier already I told you that around billion years back, now million years back, oxygen was abundant, but now the oxygen level is decreasing. That no, some scientists told that if oxygen is decreasing, even the body size also decreases. Okay, so in the meantime, around 4 million years back, the plants started bearing seeds to give rise to the next generation. The seeds are nothing but the reproduction material, something, and no, these are having some elements and embryo, and no, those seeds are growing no something in the next generation, and it is continued up to now. Today also we are getting seeds. It is happening now. Seeds appeared 400 million years back. Next, I already told you, proto-amphibians are the first animals who tried to land on Earth, I mean terrestrial body, and ultimately around 360 million years back, amphibians succeeded on landing on Earth. So these are some examples. Now the amphibians. These are the two amphibians because they change their structures. Even earlier they had tail, but now the modern amphibians are not having tail also. No, something some animals do possess, but the frog is the best example, which we divide into head and trunk only, and even it has a two-chambered heart and four limbs to walk, and no something called metamorphosis. Today we are also we do watch metamorphosis. What is metamorphosis? What is metamorphosis? Changing from one form to another form. And this process is very prevalent in amphibians, and these are the first successful animals started dwelling on Earth, and amphibians were abundant because there were no competitors. They were not having competitors in that time, but over the years, continued version of the amphibians, those are called reptiles. When reptiles appeared on Earth, amphibians restricted themselves to the marshy land and freshwater bodies. Today, we are getting amphibians in freshwater bodies and marshy land. Even in tropical land also, they are present. But in around 300 million years back, they themselves restricted to the marshy land and the water bodies. And no these amphibians should you are taken a different strategy to dwell successfully. Some are arboreal now, some are this aquatic, and some are terrestrial. And you get in tropical forests the arboreal amphibians too. And I told you around 300 million years back, reptiles started. appearing on Earth. And today's snakes, lizards, tortoise, chameleon, even the great important animal of the Cretaceous, the which extended in Cretaceous period, dinosaurs. Dinosaurs ruled entire world. They were large mammoth body animals, and due to their size, they were dominating the earth. But no, over the years, due to competition, of the lack of food, no, in around 60 million years back, they extincted from the earth. I will tell you later. And no, these reptiles change their body conditions. Okay, yeah, these are cold blooded animals, but amphibians have ectothermic body, ectothermic nature. I mean, ectothermic means according to the climatic conditions, they change their body temperature. But these reptiles are cold-blooded animals, unlike mammals. Okay, yeah. And some no in amphibians we seen two chambered heart, but in reptiles we are watching three chambered heart. But one exception is there. Even in reptiles we have a four chambered heart. In crocodile, especially crocodile, I mean crocodile has a four chambered heart. And no, according to evolutionary scientists, the reptiles are the reason behind birds, because these we have interconnection between one class to another class and one phylum to another phylum. Even in phylums also, the zoologists and the scientists, two scientists, told that protozoa leads to porifera, porifera leads to coelenterata, and continued up to mollusca in chordate, in chordate, and in chordate also, pisces leads to amphibians, amphibians leads to reptiles, and reptiles leads to birds. And we have a fossil record also, how the reptile was converted into birds, that is the arthropods. The arthropods was the first no, bird appeared on the earth, and that is the interlink between reptiles and birds. Next, the around 200 million years back, mammals started. The mammal, the fish-feeding animals are called mammals. Today, mammals are dominating the world. I mean, Earth. I mean, and you are within that mammal. We are also one among them, and we the people are dominating. I mean, controlling entire world. And no, what you are seeing, these animals were not exactly likewise in around 200 million years back. They were, the size was different, the food intake was different, everything was different. But no, what we are watching today is definitely the theory of Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin, what he told exactly about, in a continual process, we change our structures, our behaviors. The same thing happened. Just you go with the African elephant and Asian elephant. Both belong to same species, but their size and appearance is different. Why? Because in Africa, we do get more heat. More heat means more heat because that is very near to something equatorial region in Serengeti forest or in other vicinity. That's why the African elephants have long and broad eyes, ears, broad ears. But Asiatic elephants do possess small ears comparatively African elephants. That's the one thing. And even the size of the tiger is different within Indonesia and India. And the great Bengal tiger is having a big size comparatively other tigers present in Indonesia or something, in Siberia or something. Okay, so it means that we struggle to live on earth. During that struggle, we will change our structure and behavior also. No, uh, some animals are herbivorous now. Herbivorous now. I will tell you a small story. In Himalaya, there is a one famous animal called kachar. Kachar. Some the mountaineers took kachars to the mountains. I mean, Mount Everest or something, in a medium range mountains. In once, what happened? Something. The scientists got something harsh climatic conditions. They supposed to live on the same condition for 5 to 6 days. After 3 days, cultures were not getting gas, and on fifth day, scientists were surprised that some cultures were eating other culture. Other culture. It means to survive, we do the extinct level. I mean something extinct level. I mean we use some other methods, that is called evolution. And around 150 million years back, birds appeared. Birds appeared because no reptiles were having too much competition, too much competition, and that competition led some reptiles to take under form. So this four limbs became converted as wings. They started flying, and around 130 million years back, flowers appeared. Flowers appeared means angiosperms started appearing on Earth, and these are the examples. And I told you earlier that in around 300 million years back, reptiles have appeared on the Earth, but now due to harsh conditions, climatic conditions, and other reasons like volcanoes eruption and meteors, made dinosaurs to die. And even some scientists told that due to heavy competition within the species, that made them to extinct from Earth. Around 65 billion years back, we got some era, that is the Cretaceous era, and in that era, dinosaurs extincted from the Earth. And this is the last one, that is 2 million years back. Now we got the new modern man, that is Homo sapiens. Even Homo sapiens have their ancestors. I will tell you in a different class that the Homo sapiens have their ancestors like Neanderthalmans, Ramapithecus. So many things are there. Okay, but 2 million years back we got the modern Homo sapiens, but they were living in isolated in places, and nomadic, and single persons. But over the years, we developed our brain, and started living dwelling in groups, and we changed our dietary system, and today we are different than the 2 million years back Homo sapiens. Okay, this is all about the brief account of the evolution, and I will come with one more class, this PPT with the organic evolution. Okay, this is all about this evolution, the brief account. Okay, thank you. And more than this, I will request you that you have to subscribe our channel, and now we have our own app. You have to take all the notes available in that. Even we are coming with our YouTube also. You do watch, subscribe, and have a bell button, and you will get our update versions of our study materials. Thank you. Hmm? Yeah. Only really, just